begins to die. You only seek the truth when you've lived 1,000 lives. You only love the mountain when you're looking from the sky. And you only find the hello in the middle of goodbye. And the walls are closing in so tight in the hollow of a restless night, when you're trading all your heavy for the light. 'Cause you're holding on to embers while the rain is pouring down, trying to keep your head up while the whole world starts to drown. Only know you need her when she's halfway out of town, and you let her go. Yeah, you let her go. Staring at the marks you made upon the kitchen door, counting all the years that aren't returning anymore. The wine is getting sour and the dust is on the floor, and you're realizing less is always something so much more. It's a bitter pill to swallow, isn't it, friend? To see the beginning right at the end, to try and fix what you didn't think would bend. 'Cause you're holding on to embers while the rain is pouring down, trying to keep your head up while the whole world starts to drown. Only know you need her when she's halfway out of town, and you let her go. Just a candle in the gale, a lonely ship without a sail. You only feel the sun when it starts to snow. You only miss the rain when the flowers won't grow. You only know you're high when you're feeling low. You only wish for time when it's time to go. Staring at the ceiling in the middle of the night. Everything you loved is fading out of sight. You're holding on to shadows, trying to make it right, but you can't ignite a fire without a little light. And you let it slip, you let it slide. All the words you kept so deep inside. And now the road is long and the world is wide, but there's nowhere left for you to hide. Oh, you didn't know the worth until the goodbye. It's funny how the heart works, isn't it? It only starts to beat when the flame is lit, and it only starts to wake when the pieces don't fit. And you let it slip, you let it slide. All the words you kept so deep inside. And now the road is long and the world is wide, but there's nowhere left for you to hide. put on your Sunday best when it's a rainy Tuesday night. You're dancing in the shadows just to stay within the light. You're singing all the high notes though your voice is feeling low. And you're putting on a circus just to hide the inner show. But the paint is getting thin upon the canvas of your face, and you're running out of breath in this never-ending race. Well, you only value laughter when you're choking on a tear. You only want the quiet when the thunder's in your ear. You're holding up the world while your knees begin to shake, but you only find the mending when you finally let it break. And you let the colors run. Yeah, you let the colors run. The mirror is a stranger that you've known for 20 years. He's seen all of your triumphs and he's swallowed all your fears. But you won't look him in the eye. No, you'd rather look away and save the honest conversation for another day. It's a heavy kind of costume, it's a weary kind of part to play the happy hero with the heavy hollow heart. But the stars don't need the daytime just to prove that they can shine, and you don't need a reason just to say that you're not fine. Well, you only value laughter when you're choking on a tear. You only want the quiet when the thunder's in your ear. You're holding up the world while your knees begin to shake, but you only find the mending when you finally let it break. You don't have to be the sun to keep the world from getting cold. You don't have to be the story that's always being told. Just let the colors run. Chasing after lightning just to keep a little glow, but you miss the morning sunrise while you're waiting for the show. You're building up a castle with the sand between your toes, but you never feel the ocean, that's just the way it goes. And we're all just sailors waiting for a wind that never blows, searching for the garden while we're stepping on the rose. Well, you only want the summer when the leaves begin to brown. You only love the spirit when the bottle's headed down. You're looking for the kingdom while you're wearing out your shoes, but you only find the wind when you've got nothing left to lose. And it's gone before you know. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, it's gone before you know. Oh, 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 oh. The clock is like a heartbeat that you never really hear, until the room is quiet and the ending's drawing near. We trade our golden hours for a silver-plated light, then wonder where the color went when gray streaks through the sky. So hold the breath you're taking, feel the shivering in your bones. It's better to be walking than to sit upon those thrones. The treasure isn't Well, you only want the summer when the leaves begin to brown. You only love the spirit when the bottle's headed down. You're looking for the kingdom while you're wearing out your shoes, but you only find the wind when you've got nothing left to lose. Don't wait for the winter just to love the sun. Don't wait for the ending when you've just begun. Yeah, it's gone before you know. It's gone before you know. You only love the roots when the tree begins to fall. You only hear the whisper when there's no one left to call. You're staring at the map, but you've forgotten where you've been. Looking for the exits when you've just been let in. And the gold in your pocket feels like lead in your hand when you're standing on the border of a strange and lonely land. Well, you only miss the fire when the ashes start to gray. You only want the morning when you've thrown the light away. You're chasing all the echoes of a song you used to know, but you only feel the warmth when you're standing in the snow. And you're a long way from home. Yeah, you're a long way from home. Old photographs are liars, they just show the way we smile. They don't show the restless heart or the wandering of the child. Now you're sleeping in a city where the stars are hard to see, and you're dreaming of the garden and the shade of every tree. We spend our whole lives running just to find a faster pace. Then we spend our final hour trying to find a familiar face. But the road only leads forward, and the bridge is burning down, and you're just another stranger in a well-remembered town. Well, you only miss the fire when the ashes start to gray. You only want the morning when you've thrown the light away. You're chasing all the echoes of a song you used to know, but you only feel the warmth when you're standing in the snow. Only miss the garden when you're staring at the wall, and you're a long way from home. only crave the fire when the frost begins to bite. You only seek the stars in the middle of the night. You only miss the road when you're standing at the wall. And you only love the climb when you're about to take the fall. And the silence is a weight that you can't seem to lift, trading every gold for the one thing you missed. Yeah, you had it all till it slipped through your wrist. Well, you only know the dream was real when you finally wake. You only feel the thirst when the glass begins to break, staring at the empty space where she used to be. Now you're just a ghost in your own memory, and you let her go. Oh, you let her go. Looking at the ceiling, trying to find a trace of the light that used to linger on her sleeping face. Now the coffee's getting cold and the house is far too wide. Nothing left to hold but the ache you keep inside. It's a bitter kind of lesson, it's a heavy kind of truth. Spending all your wisdom on the shadows of your youth. You didn't see the river till the well ran dry. Now you're asking for the rain from a clear blue sky. Well, you only know the dream was real when you finally wake. You only feel the thirst when the glass begins to break, staring at the empty space where she used to be. Now you're just a ghost in your own memory, and you let her go. Only know you loved her when you let her go. Only know you need her when the lights stay low, and you let her go. You only crave the fire when the winter's at the door. You only miss the silence when you're caught inside the war. Watching as the sun begins to fade, counting every promise that we made. But you never felt the warmth until the room turned cold. Never knew the story till it's already been told. And the stars don't shine without the dark, and you didn't feel the beat till you broke the heart. Well, you only need the breath when you're drowning in the deep. Only want the dream when you're losing all your sleep. You see the gold when the mind is dry. You learn to love when you say goodbye, staring at the ceiling while the world goes by. Yeah, you only know you love her when you let her fly. Empty coffee cups and the ghost of how it felt, tracing all the lines and the cards that we were dealt. You didn't mind the rain until the garden died. You didn't want the truth until you lived the lie. Now the house is quiet and the hallway's far too wide. It's a heavy price to pay just to learn a simple thing, that a bird is only beautiful when you hear it start to sing. And you're reaching for a hand that isn't there, running fingers through the empty air. Well, you only need the breath when you're drowning in the deep. Only want the dream when you're losing all your sleep. You see the gold when the mine is dry. You learn to love when you say goodbye, staring at the ceiling while the world goes by. Yeah, you only know you love her when you let her fly. When you let her fly. Only know you loved her when the well runs dry. You only miss the ocean when the river's running dry. You only want the wings when you're too afraid to fly. Watching as the tide washes out the sand, trying to hold the water with an open hand. But you never heard the melody until the singer left. Never knew the wealth until you felt the theft. The moon is hiding in a cloudy sky, looking for truth in a beautiful lie. Well, you only love the fire when the ashes start to gray. Only want the sun at the end of the day. You see the color when the world turns black and white. You find the vision in the middle of the night, staring at the footprints that the waves took away. Yeah, you only know you're home when you've gone too far astray. Empty frames are hanging where the faces used to be. Now you're searching for the fruit on a fallen apple tree. You didn't mind the dust until the house was bare. You didn't feel the cold until you stripped the soul to air. Now you're catching all the echoes of a ghost of a prayer. And we're all just poets with nothing left to rhyme, chasing after moments in the pockets of our time, building up a castle just to watch it fall, realizing that the nothing was actually the all. Well, you only love the fire when the ashes start to gray. Only want the sun at the ending of the day. You see the color when the world turns black and white. You find the vision in the middle of the night, staring at the footprints that the waves took away. Yeah, you only know you're home when you've gone too far astray. When you've gone too far astray. Just an echo on the shore, nothing more, nothing more. only crave the morning when the night is far too long. You only find the lyrics when you've forgotten the song. Walking through a garden where the roses used to grow. Now you're looking for heat inside a world of winter snow. But you never felt the spirit till the body felt the pain. Never loved the shelter till you stood out in the rain. The clock is swinging like a pendulum of gold, buying back the secrets that you already sold. Well, you only love the mountain when you fall into the floor. Only want the key when you've locked every door. You see the beauty when the mirror starts to crack. You find the courage when there's no way turning back. Chasing all the shadows that are dancing in the hole. Yeah, you only know you're standing when you're about to fall. There's a silence in the kitchen where the laughter used to live. Now you're looking for a hand that has nothing left to give. You didn't value quiet till the city got too loud. You didn't see the silver till you lived inside the cloud. Now you're trying to catch a feeling that you never even allowed. And we're just collection of the things we didn't say, saving all our I love yous for a rainy kind of day. But the clouds have all departed and the sky is turning blue, and I'm standing in the sunlight, just missing you. You only love the mountain when you fall into the floor. Only want the key when you've locked every door. You see the beauty when the mirror starts to crack. You find the courage when there's no way turning back. Chasing all the shadows that are dancing in the hall. Yeah, you only know you're standing when you're about to fall. When you're about to fall. Living on borrowed time until we lose it all. Stop, 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 stop. You only want the summer when the leaves begin to brown. You only love the high road when you're headed for the town. Searching for a spark in a dying flame, whispering a ghost of a familiar name. But the garden doesn't bloom in the middle of the frost. You don't find the path until you're well and truly lost. Clock is ticking on the mantelpiece, looking for a war that'll bring you peace. Will you only chase the wind when the air is standing still? You see the light when the candle burns out low. You learn to hold on when you have to let it go. Tracing shadows on a wall that you used to know. Yeah, you only feel the heart when it's beating slow. Looking at the pictures that you hid inside the drawer. Forgot how much you needed what you don't have anymore. You didn't feel the weight until the anchor snapped. You didn't want the freedom till you felt the trap. Now you're standing in the rain, and you're wishing you were dry. And it's a long way down from the pedestals we built, trying to find a cup that can never be refilled. Just a lonely travel with a heavy pack, walking down a road with no turning back. Will you only chase the wind when the air is standing still? Only want the climb when you're standing on the hill. You see the light when the candle burns out low. You learn to hold on when you have to let it go. Tracing shadows on a wall that you used to know. Yeah, you only feel the heart when it's beating slow. When it's beating slow.